I really needed this. Good afternoon. We're starting the vlog today with a new toothpaste recipe that I picked up on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and I waited until my current toothpaste that I also make ran out, and today's the day. I am not procrastinating and we're making it. So this is the recipe that I found. It's got bentonite clay, bicarb soda, activated charcoal, and all like nice essential oils. I bought this all from the Zero Waste shop, as you've seen in the last vlog, and yeah, I'm just gonna mix it all together now. So the recipe says to use a non-metal spoon. I think it has to do with the activated charcoal. 3 teaspoons, so this will probably be a teaspoon. 3 teaspoons of bicarb soda. And then 1 teaspoon of activated charcoal. So black. Oops. And 2 teaspoons of, I have no idea how to pronounce this. It took about 10 seconds, not even gonna lie. And I'm just gonna quickly drop that in. Come on. 1. It will firm up, I'm pretty sure. The way it usually does with coconut oil once it's a bit colder. And I guess I'll like let you know. These are my teeth right now. Looking pretty white already. But yeah, I'm just gonna fill this into my jar now and then see what happens, I guess. Is the end product. Good morning. I don't know if you can tell from the background, but I got woken up at 7 o'clock this morning by Dennis being on the phone. He's got no sense of respect in the morning. It's just constantly on the phone. And I just put a Spotify playlist on right now. It's 8 o'clock. And I already tried the toothpaste out last night and it worked. But I thought I would demonstrate it for you guys as well. It looks a bit mild. It's gonna look really rough. This is the after effect. It looks extremely white actually now that I'm seeing this. Wow, okay. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be using this every day. Like if I should just make another normal batch of toothpaste, which like I only used baking soda, coconut oil and essential oil. And that kind of tastes a bit like toothpaste because you can taste the peppermint. But this one's just a bit like meh. But very white teeth. Other things to talk about this morning. We are officially house hunting again. As I've mentioned before, probably in one of my videos, is that I've had enough. Presley's had enough and Grace has had enough of living in this house. And it's gonna get sold soon. I think the auction is next week. And yeah, from then on we don't have to stay in the house anymore, and we wouldn't be able to afford it on our own, but we also don't really want to get another person involved that we don't know, just because we're quite unlucky with him and I'm not doing this again for 6 months. So me and Grace last night while Presley was working, we had a look at a house. Well, it was more like a basement, honestly. Like the house looked a bit dingy itself, and we were on the ground floor, but it just, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. The ceilings were really, really low. So Grace is a tall person, and when she was just standing up straight, there was maybe like this much more space. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I felt very claustrophobic in that apartment, and there was just like random posts in the apartment, in the bedroom and stuff, and everything just looked so low and basement kind of vibe-ish. And I told Grace that it's 100% no for me, and I just nah. If I'm moving, I want to move into somewhere that I am comfortable with living in, because I like to spend a lot of time at home just because I'm boring. So I have to make sure that it is a nice place. So this last one wasn't really a hit, but today's Tuesday and we've got 3 more inspections today. We've got one in Surfers Paradise, which is, I don't want to say the center of Gold Coast, because it really isn't. It's more like the northern part, but it's where all the high buildings are, and it's also not really my favorite kind of neighborhood, but I think Grace saw it on Marketplace and it's definitely worth checking out. And then the other 2 in the afternoon are actually like on the main road, just like around the corner, just if you follow it a bit down south. So it would be the same neighborhood, which I don't mind because it's a nice neighborhood here. And the pictures also look really, really nice. So yeah, I guess we're gonna find out. So we just got back from the first inspection. I just got changed because the inspection was approximately 3 minutes, because the lady at the reception, it was a holiday apartment, so the lady at the reception said that the second bedroom didn't have a door, and when we went up to have a look, it was sort of like straight when you walk in, you had the room to your right, and it was more like a corner than an actual room, and like no door, no actual fourth wall. And that's a bit unfortunate because Grace needs her privacy too. But other than that, the apartment was really nice, and the balcony was overlooking the beach, which was terrific. And yeah, we're a bit sad that it's not going to work out, but the reception lady said there might be something coming up on the 6th floor, which has some sort of like a slidey door in that second or like first bedroom, which might be something. Anyway, so it only took 5 minutes, so we went for a quick dip in the ocean. It was so good. It's so warm already, and yeah, just got changed now. Still a bit wet, and yeah, just take it easy today, and then in the afternoon we're checking out the other apartments. Up until that point, this week hasn't been too bad. That night, Grace came home from work and she asked us if we wanted to do some stargazing with her. So she took us up Mount Tambourine, which is about 45 minutes away and uphill, to watch the stars. There was just too much light pollution, so that was basically the first fail of the week. I was supposed to finally do my assessment, so my final test for the ticket of a traffic controller. So they sent me to a location north of Brisbane, which was an hour and a half away, and I drove all the way up there. I was prepared. It was really, really warm that day, and because you need a white card in Australia to work in construction, you had to provide a hard copy of the actual physical white card. I, however, only got the statement of attainment, so basically some sort of certificate that I did the ticket, because I don't have the physical card yet. Long story. In the end, they sent me home
and I had to literally drive the hour and a half straight back. By the time I got home, I basically had to get ready for work, and I was just so done with the day. I get frustrated quite easily these days, which is definitely something I have to work on. But that day did not turn out nice. Just right after that, me and Presley went out for dinner, and when we came back, Presley dropped my phone. Obviously it was an accident, but it landed on some sort of edge between our bedroom and the bathroom. So it went face down and the whole display cracked, and I couldn't see anything anymore. The phone was obviously still working, but it wasn't really responding to touch, and there was no way you could have seen anything on that display. So on that same day, or like I think it was the next morning, we got a new phone for me because it was more expensive to fix the old phone than to get a new one. And yeah, I've just been busy the past couple of days to just transfer all of my files and downloading apps again and all that kind of stuff. This week has been quite a week, and I'm so glad that I am done with it. The next one can only get better. I did, however, end this week with a nice beautiful swim in the ocean, and by that time all of the troubles were already forgotten. I cannot wait what the next week brings, and I hope you guys will still be with me when we figure out what else is gonna try to push me out of my way to deal with things calmer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and leave a nice comment, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.